Hello everyone, this is Super Comic Girl. I'm back with another video. So I do videos several times a week, sometimes several times a day. And in today's video, I'm going to be reviewing Star Trek Green Lantern crossover. This is the Spectrum War. Love the cover a lot. I will be doing a review of the sequel to this particular series of comics later on, because I haven't got a chance to sit down and read it. So, like the back. So, basically it starts out with the crew of the USS Enterprise. This is NCC 1701, not bloody A, B, C, D, E, or F. If the new run of Picard has Enterprise F, that's just in case it hasn't. So first of all, I am a big fan of Star Trek, and I'm definitely a big fan of the Green Lantern, though I haven't actually got around to buying any Green Lantern comics. Generally, if I have anything, it generally has, the Green Lantern with other heroes and all that stuff. So I discovered this series, or discovered this book, through another person's YouTube channel when she was basically going all geeked out and go, "Yes, Captain, it's wonderful." And so, yes, so my nerd meter was going haywire on this. So this is J.J. Abrams' Star Trek. This is not, the original series that came out in the 1960s, I think. Yeah. So it all starts out with this away team discovering this remains of this species that they have never seen before, and he has all of these rings, and I'm gonna show it to you. Yeah. Poor Garrett. He dies. He dies in this issue. Oh man, he died before we got to know him very well. So of course they bring him on board, because that's what the Enterprise does. They bring stuff on board. Reminds me of when Captain Picard went on board that derelict space cruiser and his ship got stuck in the booby trap. It was very, very bad. Yes, and my favorite little guy is right here. Love him to death. He has, oh wow. Yeah. So of course the power rings activate, because that's what they do. So they left and they sought out capable hosts' bodies. So I'm getting all nerd out on this issue. And yes. Yeah. So what ends up happening is the event causes Hal Jordan, who is Captain Hal Jordan, which proves to be a serious tug of war. You got a captain of the Air Force and the captain of a Federation starship. Two captains on the bridge, and Kirk is trying to tell a captain what to do. That couldn't work. No, Hal Jordan will not let you diss him like that. No. Because he's Hal Jordan. Oh, man. So he explains about the fact that, that basically he was having him and all the Lanterns, including the Star Sapphire Corps, was basically fighting death. Because that's what you do in Green Lantern, is you fight death and hopefully you'll live. And basically, he destroys the entire galaxy. And it sucks Hal Jordan into J.J. Abrams' Star Trek. Yes. because Hal Jordan cannot die. No. No. I will have a little funeral if Hal Jordan never dies. And so it ends up happening. So they discover that Hal Jordan, because he has the ring on, yes, the ring. The ring has everything. He can breathe in space, which, yes, he didn't think it was possible that a humanoid could breathe in space, but he does. And so does Chekhov. I think that's how you pronounce that poor guy's name. He can breathe in space too, because he goes out there in space and all that jazz. And sure enough, later on we find out that not only has Hal Jordan been brought into the Star Trek universe of J.J. Abrams, but so has his friends. And so has Sinestro. Yes, we cannot have a Green Lantern anything without Sinestro being involved. Yeah. And for people that knew Sinestro from the movie was going to turn out bad, just like he does in the comic, it wasn't a surprise. Yeah. So they have to fight. Yeah. And there's this big battle. Whoa. Gotta love it. I am totally nerding out here, people. So yeah. He is. And of course, he's very comfortable in that captain's chair. Yeah. And then, of course, he brings back Vulcan. Yeah. This is poor Kyle. Right here. Poor Kyle. And then, of course, Death has to bring back. Yeah. And it is just so bad. I have no idea. Yeah. And of course, they come to save Hal Jordan's ass. Yes, that is what his friends do. Because his friends, that's what friends do. They save your asses. And just... And of course, he calls it... He calls it an ugly looking ship. Which you see in Enterprise D. Yeah. But, yeah. And you gotta say, Spock enabling the life entity to come back is just badass. Just, yes. That's Spock. Yeah. They have some great cover art, all that jazz. Oh man, I got that. Oh, that horrible cough. Yeah. Yeah. So, that was a very fun issue. I highly enjoyed it immensely. Sorry about the coughing and everything. Oh, I think I got a piece of rice stuck in my throat or something. It'll go away. It's not something that will obstruct my ability to breathe, but it's just annoying as I don't know what. So, like I said, this was a fun issue to read. I highly enjoyed it immensely. So with that being said, I give this issue 5 solid stars. It's not hard. The crossover is not out of this world. Like, I know there's crossovers that are so, like, out there that you kind of wonder what the heck the author was thinking when they crossed over these characters. And because Green Lantern is like the defender of the universe, and he's mainly out in the universe a lot, more often than he is on Earth, then it is definitely not implausible that, this could happen. So highly enjoyed it, and Sinestro, of course, is not gone because he features prominently in the second, or the sequel to the first one, which, I must say, is not as thick as this one. But of course, it's a sequel, so you're not expected to be super thick. But I will be reading it, and I will be doing a review of it, probably sometime this week. I generally, with these graphic novels, because they are very flexible and everything, I generally take them to work, and I generally, read them, and all that stuff. So, it's a great way to avoid being on the internet and all that type of stuff, and all that wonderful stuff. So anyways, so if you like this video, hit the like button, hit the subscribe button, and hit the notification bell so you don't miss any future videos. I'm going to leave it there. I hope you guys have a wonderful, wonderful day. And until next time, nerds, read on. Bye.